you're a Jamaican living overseas, or you're a Jamaican who have relatives overseas that visits Jamaica, we all need to come together, join forces, and hold the Jamaican government and authorities responsible for the safety and well-being of returning residents and visiting members of the diaspora. Over there in Manig, St. Ann, a 43-year-old gentleman from New York, taxi operator. You know how hard it is for a man run taxi in New York and build a house in Jamaica? Visiting Jamaica, not even 6 hours after his arrival, he was robbed and killed in his own home in Jamaica. Now, returning residents and visiting members of the diaspora are left to defend themselves in a system manipulated by criminals. The government have nothing in place to protect average residents, the vulnerable, the kids, returning residents, visiting diaspora members. Nothing in place to protect them. If you're a Jamaican living overseas right now, your money is good enough for the government, but your life and your well-being means nothing to them. Try applying for a gun license in Jamaica if you live in America. Not care how much house you own, them put you through hell to protect your own life and safety and family. And amidst all of that, they do not have the resources in place to protect you. So tell me now, what do you expect members of the diaspora to do? Returning residents to do? So basically, you're forcing people to get into gangbanging. They must start by gun and have people around them to protect them and defend them because the security forces can't do it. And you're not affording them licensed firearm permits so they can go ahead and be able to protect themselves. Imagine if this gentleman had stopped at the police station or a FLA office on his way home from the airport and pick up his licensed firearm. Don't you think, as an average thinking person now, don't you think this gentleman would have had a fighting chance against these 3 criminals that barged into his home and took his life and took his property? And then the Jamaican authorities have all sorts of nonsense rules and regulations and explanations for the dumb reasons why people overseas are being denied licensed firearms. But yet, every day criminals get more guns. So you make us vulnerable. Law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, law-abiding Jamaican citizens living in the diaspora overseas are vulnerable, helpless at the hands of heartless criminals because of a system that only works with bribe and corruption. Armed every legal abiding citizens that has Jamaica behind their name. And stop with the foolishness, Mr. FLA, Mr. Minister of Security, Mr. Ministry of Tourism. Work on these things. Create a better Jamaica. Stop politicize every aspect of the country. Don't you see that these actions are destructive? The man not even landing on an island 6 hours. His property is gone. Take the property, but you take him on life too. Because he's helpless.